I want to show you something, and I want you to... Okay, everybody gather here. I want to show you something. I want you to see how you're going to start being an observer. This right here, you guys ready? Let me give you some time. This is going to be the most powerful instrument you guys use, okay? And I'm going to show you how to start identifying what's going on in your system. Ready? Okay. Everybody close? Okay, here, this is the cover crop mix. When I walk on any farm, I don't care if it's organic, no-till, conventional, pasture, forest, I want to see all these spheres present in the soil, okay? Now, every good, healthy, natural ecosystem, soil ecosystem, will have all these spheres present. I want to see every one of them present. The first one is, you got it close, come and see, because I want you to start learning how to do this. Okay, you see those broken up pieces right here in this little duff layer of broken up pieces of residue? That is called the detritus sphere. Soil ecologists call it the detritus sphere. What that means is these unrecognizable pieces becomes that skin. That skin is very critical. In that skin layer, you have a lot of microfauna, saprophytic fungus, you got all these Cumbalimbula, you have all these grinders, mixers. This is critical. When you pull this back, I'm going to show you, when you pull that layer back, you'll see aggregation. When you don't have that detritus sphere, you will get crusting. You will get crusting. So it regulates temperature, protects from rain impact, it feeds the biology, and as it's broken down, it goes through a catabolic process and leaks all these materials into the soil ecosystem and feeds it. Okay, so I need that. If you don't have that, I know what you're doing. You're doing way too much tillage. You're tilling the snot out of that ground and you're burying it. I don't want that much tillage going on there. So I watch that. You'll see this in the pasture. You go to that woodlot, it will have a detritus sphere. Prairie will have it present. A pasture will have it present. All of it will be there. In a system that's doing way too much tillage, that will not be present. Now look at here. You see this cottage cheese area? Look at this. Everybody, can you see that? See those big aggregates? That's called the agratosphere. I want to see huge amounts of that cottage cheese present. If I don't see it present, you're tilling a lot. Or you're overgrazing. In a pasture that's overgrazed, you will not see as much aggregation because it takes huge amounts of energy for the fungus, the bacteria, and all these organisms to create that aggregation. Inside the aggregate, look how it's dangling. See that? My cottage cheese is the porous sphere. I got cottage cheese, I got pores, then I got the rhizosphere. This is, I got to see lots and lots of roots. This is the conduit for liquid sun to feed the system. No conduit, no aggregation, nothing. I got to see present roots all the time. So if I go out there, I want to see this present. So I want to see detritus, cottage cheese, aggregate. I got to see a living root. And the last one, the drillosphere. I didn't make that up. It's called the worm sphere. Drillosphere in the Greek means worm. That passage of that earthworm is laden with bacteria and laden with phosphorus and nitrogen. Huge plethora of bacteria, and you'll see this beautiful glazing. I want to see 4 to 5 earthworms per shovelful during the spring. That means I got 850 to 1.5 million earthworms per acre. That means they'll move 18 tons of soil in a year. And I don't have to put diesel, they don't complain, and they don't whine.
They don't break down.
They don't break down. And here's another thing. If you have that many earthworms, they will completely regenerate your whole farm in the upper 6 inches after 27 years and actually purge it of E. coli and Salmonella. Earthworms are phenomenal. Those are keystone organisms. So you take this in the early spring. So in the summer, if you take the earthworms, they might go down deeper. So if you're going to check, do it in the spring. Do it consistently. Everybody with me? So what do I want to see? Kenny, right?
Kimberly.
Kimberly. So Kim, name one of the spheres I want to see.
The Gillisphere.
Yeah, the last one. Reagan, name another one. I look at the detritus sphere. The residue sphere, cottage cheese is what, Wade?
A gratosphere.
And inside the agradosphere, Mark, is the porous sphere. All of them present, okay? I want to see them all present. I want to see soils like this. That's what I want to see. Every